Yo, listen to this. Bad boy.
Come on.
Welcome back to the Modicom Legia eSports Cup 2016. We're here for our last game on the main stage today. Also got some other ones going on the side stage, including West Ham versus Ajax. It was 2-0 to Ajax at half-time, but Sean Allen managing to level it back up to 2-2. I went and asked him, I go, what's going on? He just goes,
right.
He was just like, I was like, oh, well, sort it out, mate.
It proves that
the pride of England. We don't win much in football, so having you win something would be great, you know? So we've also got PSG playing against Valencia as well, so that's a big game. Let's see if Aggie can shake off the two defeats in a row. As you can see the standings on your screen right now as to how it's looking out. Sean Allen sitting top of that table with a good 6-2-0.
Yeah, so he's surely tomorrow in the semi-finals. And actually, look, okay, Benedict has finished his games for today, so he won't be able to get to top 2. August will be also in the semi-finals, and Tim Schwartzman, who will be playing now against Legia Warsaw.
Yeah.
He needs to win because still the action for the sixth place is everything is possible there.
No,
if Legia Warsaw wins.
No, based on that, he's through because he's 6th at the moment. But Francisco and Nathan have both played all of their games. Based on that, they've played their 9 games. They've played their 9 games. So Tim's, this is last game. So he's effectively playing for nothing other than maybe the potential to. Well, as far as game goal difference goes, he could move up to 5th place. That might give him
or if he loses with a big amount of goals, he can go down because of the score difference.
I think in the grand scheme of things, this counts for nothing other than maybe a victory for Legia, a Polish pride.
Still, I'm looking forward to see that Legia Warsaw will win.
I want them to win as well.
Yeah,
I'm a Legia fan for this game.
Yeah, Legia fans now here at our stadium. Oh, the first situation for Schalke, that was dangerous. But I'm sure that Michał Zrogosz wants to win because he said, it's not possible for me that I will be last. He needs to do it for himself, for the Legia, for our Polish supporters. And now Pogba on the right wing. He has some space. Walker, Rooney.
I was just thinking as well, if Aggie wins his game and Sean draws his game, I think Sean stays on top by goal difference alone.
But as far as I remember when I read the rules, not the score difference is important, but the direct game between the guys.
Well, then head-to-head as well. Sean won his game.
So that's so
he still would win.
Right. So we were just told that Ajax won against Sean 4-2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Sean.
Sean, what did you do? So now, for the time being, Ajax is not the last team. Now Legia is the last. So if Michał wants to be on the 9th place, he needs to win against Schalke. And it's still possible that Schalke won't be qualified for tomorrow if he loses this game. We will see how it happens. Later on we will have the final standings and the bracket for tomorrow. But now Schalke versus Legia Warsaw. 15 minutes already passed and we have 0-0, no special chances. Maybe now Ronaldo, stopped by Marcelo.
Marcelo with a great interception there. Kill the play as it stands. But still all the pressure coming out from Tim.
Ronaldo, now he scores! Goal! Cristiano Ronaldo para Schalke Gelsenkirchen. A very good start.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. So now with this result, Schalke is sure that they will play tomorrow, that Gelsenkirchen will have his representative.
No.
And on that moment,
quick reply,
equalizer for Legia Warsaw. That was a good one. That was a quick reply, and now a team needs to think, hey, what happened like that? I just was winning 1-0 and now it's equalized. Like, what the hell? Good, Michał, that you are still fighting. Do it for Legia, do it for Poland. And hopefully we can see more goals in this match. And Michał needs to focus on the defense. The through pass earlier we saw was terrible in the effect for his team. And now nice play by Ibrahimovic. There is some space, 2 players on the sides. Cristiano Ronaldo inside the box. Cristiano Ronaldo he didn't manage to muscle his way in. Corner, watch out, keeper. Will double the cross. James Rodriguez, another header, but this time it didn't work out as good as previously. Manuel Neuer will start from a goal kick. And now Alaba. Robben. Nice pass to Alaba. There is one of his mates in the middle of the penalty box, but good defense made by Michał Ibrahimovic. And he didn't manage to keep the possession, and good interception by Schalke. Marco Reus. And now again, slow play from Legia Warsaw. James Rodriguez didn't manage to intercept this game. Now we have some mistakes on both sides. Both Legia and Schalke cannot keep the possession. Now Ronaldo to Vidal. Ronaldo had a good run on the right wing, but nobody saw him. Draxler. Good passing near the goal. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Maybe now 3, 4, 5 players of Legia in this counter-attack, but first Ruud Gullit managed with ease to intercept this goal, this ball.
I do like the fact he's playing Zlatan, what seems to be in behind the two strikers. So I think he's got Martial and Ronaldo up front, which is good because I like playing Zlatan at something like a centre forward, centre attacking mid role, because he has that strength. He's an aerial threat, so the ball lands just before the strikers. He can at least nod it onto them as Ruud Gullit winds up a shot. He's got amazing passing as well. I think he's in the low 80s or something like that. So yeah, very well-rounded centre forward who can play and hand off to the strikers. I used to play a 4-3-1-2 formation on FIFA 12 back ages ago with Robinho, Pato up front, and then just behind them at centre forward was Zlatan himself. So I'm quite a fan of that. I like to see that he's changed things up a little bit from the first game that we saw him play at the start of the day. Certainly seems to have found his groove and relaxed a little bit more. It's just a shame that he's kind of finding his own way into the game a little bit late into the competition, but either way, it'll be good experience under his belt. It was a lot of pressure going into this one. Obviously his first outing under the Legia Warsaw shirt. So we'll see if he can continue to progress as a player going into his next tournament.
As said earlier, I mean, he didn't have any bigger experience on the international level. In Poland, he's one of the best players, but here, when he plays against like the biggest FIFA names in whole Europe, it had to be hard for him. Maybe the fact that he's playing on his local ground, Legia's Warsaw Stadium, that didn't help him as well. So hopefully he will learn his lesson from this tournament, and on the next one he will be able to progress, to show a better performance, and hopefully Legia will be happy out of this player. Now we heard the whistle confirming end of first half. In this half, Legia had just one shot on goal, and thanks to Martial, they equalized quickly after the goal of Ronaldo, and hopefully Michał can score another one, because if he won't, it means that Legia Warsaw is the last team of this tournament, and we don't want to see it. For sure the local fans want to see at least one victory on his account. Now good trick by Ronaldo. Ronaldo has some space. Ronaldo again to Martial. A shot is blocked, and only corner in the situation. Let's see if he played short or he will cross the ball inside the penalty box.
Is that Willian he's brought on? Oh no, it's Marcelo. It looked like Willian there from a distance, but ball's crossed in. Neuer's going to pick that one out.
Yes, Marcelo always was offensive player. Even in the real Real Madrid, he's always like making a lot of runs on the wing and sometimes crosses.
Got a decent shot on him as well, Marcelo.
Ramos. Rooney. Yeah, on the paper his squad is so good.
Got a massive upgrade, 86 rated in this FIFA. Here's Martial just toying with the defence. He's
nice.
all the way through. Can Zlatan find the back of the net? No, he can't.
I think he shouldn't pass the ball. I mean, he managed.
Go for the shot.
So
I
good.
think that's something we've been a little bit critical of a lot of players, is not having that shot when you've been presented enough space to. Because let's be honest, the defense is very, very good in this game. So if you have
Good
an
pass,
opportunity,
Draxler. Yes, no. I thought it's in. We saw such a shot by Hazard earlier. Like, he could do everything with the ball, but he didn't manage even to shot on target. Now good defense play by Schalke. Vidal. I hope that we will see at least one more goal in this match, because 1-1, nobody will be happy with this result. Robben inside the penalty box. Robben, nice cross. Keeper with some problems. Oh, yes, it is for Schalke. 2-1. And
that's good for him, going to secure his place.
And quick impact on Michał. He will do some changes. Let's see, what is he going to change? Or maybe not. Ultra attacking. Ultra attacking. Okay, so he put everything on one card. Now he needs to score this goal, or he will concede more of them.
So Marshall going to come off for Schalke. Royce is making his way onto the pitch, as well as Douglas Costa coming on for Iron Robin.
That had to be a really fast change, like 5 seconds and boom, we were back to the game.
Marshall still on the pitch, apparently, for Schalke, interestingly enough.
Out of target. But yes, when Legia is ultra-attacking, there will be almost nobody in the defense, and now team can score another goal quite easily, and that will secure his play for tomorrow's games in the quarter-final. And Michał, if he wants to win this game, he needs to score fast, because each action for Schalke will be very dangerous with this ultra-attacking tactics. Ibrahimovic, maybe now. He has some space, but bad play. The legend, Gullit. Nice passes inside the box, and now Costa, and it is a 3-1. A 3-1, really nice play. Good trick inside the box to pass the defender. He sneaked his way through. And that means that another German player will be in the quarter-finals, because as far as I remember, Salzer also, VfL Wolfsburg, was in the top 6. So we will have 2 English, 2 Germans, 1 Danish player, and 1 French.
We've got 2 English players.
Yeah, 2 English, 1
2 German.
2 Germans, so that's 4.
Danish.
1 Danish, and who's the 6th one? Not Cruz. Probably it was Sneaky. I mean,
no, Sneaky's been eliminated, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Spanish, of course.
Ah, yes.
I forgot about mi amigo de España. Of course, he had a really good day today, good shape, good form, and proved that he is currently called the best Spanish FIFA player in his country. So 10 more minutes remaining for Michał to make a miracle. That comeback would be a miracle in this situation. But I have seen such stuff in FIFA. Miracles also happen here, but it will be really hard. I see that he's...
Oh, that was going in.
Yeah, I thought the same. I mean, we have seen many shots that it should be in, but somehow they did not enter the goal. And now Ronaldo, he won't stop. He wants to score another one. Ronaldo to Ruud Gullit. A good pass to Costa, and he did it again. Oh, yes, it is 4-1. 4-1. But he did the same trick again.
Well, there's the final nail in the coffin. It looks like it's game over for Legia Warsaw at this tournament.
But I think that still fans of Legia Warsaw are happy after the last draw against Real Madrid here at Legia Warsaw Stadium. Even though Michał today didn't perform well, we are still happy. Don't worry, Michał, next time you will win. You will kick some asses at the FIFA virtual pitches. 4-1, that's not the result that he was expecting, but Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's FIFA and in real life as well.
Yeah, I think it was just a case of boys against men in this matchup, just not really in the same kind of league as far as abilities going. Just a complete masterclass from Tim from Schalke, as he's just pretty much dominated this entire game, apart from the one opportunity where Schalke managed to get a goal, equalising the matchup. Since then, it's again just been all Schalke. They've dominated the game. They've had chance after chance. You could argue that they probably should be a little bit further up in terms of goals scored for this matchup, but it's going to be pretty much over at this point, and that will round up the day before the event.
Exactly, which means that Team Latka goes through to the quarterfinals, and that's it. GG. Or okay, one more second. That was not the proper whistle. Now it's the whistle.
Again.
Now again. GG for the German player representing Schalke, Gelsenkirchen. But Michał, don't worry. Next time you will do surely much better. That was a good game. I mean, we haven't seen 5 goals in a match yet on our stream.
No.
Yeah, but sure,
They've
tomorrow.
been pretty low. There's been draws. I think, what was the most we've seen? I think we saw 4 goals. I think 4 is probably the most we've actually seen on the stream.
Okay, so I think in a few seconds we'll be ready with the interview. Schalke managed to qualify. So 2 Germans, 2 English, Danish and Spanish. Nice group of people for tomorrow's games. And I'm passing the voice to you, Lothar.
Yep. So I'm standing here with Tim, who actually can play, volleyball or basketball, because he's so tall. First time here with me and then during the interview, you actually now nailed the day 2. So how do you feel?
I feel very good now, because I played at the start of the tournament not so great, and now I could win my last 3 games, and so I am happy to be at the quarterfinals tomorrow.
It was dire straits for you, right? Because you were the only person, one of the three persons that had 10 points, but you were the last one that didn't have played a match yet. So a lose here could have mean an end of the tournament for you, right? So coming into this match, did you have a particular strategy in mind?
Nah, not really, but I played very good at the last 2 games, and so I was very sure that I can win at the next game too when I played like the games before, and so yeah, I had a good feeling, and it is always helpful.
For sure, you seem to be really confident out there. I mean, 4 goals, that's actually the record today. I think we didn't have a match with 5 goals actually during an entire day.
A game with 8 goals.
No way, really? That's amazing actually. In 6 minutes and a half, that's 12 minutes with 8 goals. What was the score at the first half?
The score was 3 or 4-2, and then I started to play very well, and in the end it was 8-2.
So who was it against?
Against Valencia.
Okay, was that the game that gave you the wings to win the next matches?
Yes, for sure, because at the start it wasn't so great, and I didn't score goals. I had many chances, but yeah, the important thing is to score goals, and in the last games it was very good, and so I could score 8, 3 and 4 goals, so yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, that's actually something you need, that push sometime at some point, and then everything opens for you, right? So anyway, good job. You advanced to the day 2. You'll be playing in quarterfinals tomorrow, so I hope we'll talk again tomorrow after the matches. And good luck then, right? Thanks. Thank you very much, man. And I will have a short interview also with the Legia Warsaw representative. Yep. The interview will be in Polish, but I will translate after having the answer. Witam Cię serdecznie. Niestety nie wyszło tak jak chyba powinno, ale jak się czujesz po tym turnieju? Jaka była atmosfera?
No turniej na pewno bardzo fajnie zorganizowany. Było to dla mnie nowe, cenne doświadczenie, które zdobyłem. Niestety nie poszło tak jak chciałem. No, przeciwnicy byli w niektórych meczach zdecydowanie lepsi, a w niektórych zabrakło po prostu szczęścia, żeby gdzieś tam urwać punkty.
So the experience was very important for a player here, and what he means by that is that some of the opponents were very tough for him, but at some point there's also not enough luck in those matches, but it's still a very well organized tournament and a valuable experience in general. Jeśli chodzi o przygotowanie do tego turnieju, miałeś jakieś specjalne przygotowanie, jakieś taktyki skoro wiesz, że jakie masz przeciwników, czy przygotowałeś się jakoś specjalnie pod ich kątem?
No, grałem w sumie jak najwięcej meczy się dało, aczkolwiek ostatnio terminarz trochę napięty był. No ale mimo wszystko gdzieś tam eksperymentowałem z różnymi formacjami, z taktykami. No i tak naprawdę po tych pierwszych 3 meczach, które dzisiaj zagrałem, które przegrałem tak dosyć sromotnie, zmieniłem formację i zacząłem się grać o wiele lepiej, także no, jest to dla mnie na pewno nowe doświadczenie, tak, które gdzieś tam zaprocentuje w przyszłości, mam nadzieję.
So the preparations for the tournaments were kind of fruitless because after 3 first matches, the strategy changed completely, and that's where it went better for you, right? And basically, from that point, there's the new learning curve that he earned. Oprócz tego, co bym chciał jeszcze Ciebie zapytać, jeśli chodzi o FIFA 17, jakie są największe różnice w porównaniu do poprzedniej edycji i na co zwracasz uwagę jako profesjonalny gracz?
No, gra teoretycznie jest podobna, można gdzieś tam się tych schematów nauczyć. Znaczy, niektóre schematy są inne, aczkolwiek no, takie różnice ciężko wyczuć, takie kolosalne, tak? Po prostu trzeba grać to, na co przeciwnik pozwala, gdzieś tam pod niego się ustawiać taktycznie, jeżeli jest taka możliwość, no i na tym mniej więcej polega ta gra, tak?
Okay, a jeśli chodzi o same kontrole, umiejętności zawodników, czy to miało wpływ na Twoje zdolności manualne, może tak powiedzmy?
No na pewno gdzieś tam takim Cristiano Ronaldo czy Lionelem Messi gdzieś tam się gra łatwiej niż tymi zawodnikami z niższym overallem, tak? Dlatego nie, na pewno gdzieś tam, jeżeli zawodnik ma te 5 gwiazdek sztuczek, gdzieś tam łatwiej się nim gra, tak?
Okay, so I did ask about the differences in the new FIFA and the old one, because of course I'm asking that every single player now, and the answer was that there's slight differences that are actually all over the game. So we have differences in strategies, we have differences in player preferences, in player skills. So overall, there's a new learning curve in the entire game. And maybe last question now. Ostatnie pytanie dla Ciebie. Jakie plany na przyszłość?
No na pewno nie poddawać się. Ten turniej to było dla mnie na pewno nowe, bardzo cenne zdobyte doświadczenie, tak jak już powiedziałem. No i będę walczył dalej, tak, żeby stać się coraz lepszym. Tutaj teoretycznie wyniki nie były zadowalające dzisiaj, aczkolwiek widziałem, że do niektórych zawodników nie brakuje mi wiele, także no, na pewno się nie poddam, będę trenował dalej i walczył o jak najwyższe lokaty w kolejnych turniejach.
Myślisz, że takie turnieje, gdzie masz zaproszone drużyny, są dobrym polem do trenowania także?
Na pewno. To jest zdecydowanie bardzo fajna inicjatywa ze strony klubów, tak? Także no, gdzieś w tym momencie gdzieś się mogę tam się zmierzyć, powiedzmy, z najlepszymi zawodnikami, tak? Ponieważ te kluby z zachodu podpisują tak naprawdę kontrakty z najlepszymi zawodnikami, także no, jest to coś na pewno fajnego i myślę, że jest to fajna inicjatywa ze strony tych klubów właśnie.
Okay, so I did ask for plans for the future. It's of course more training, not keeping the head high, but the most important thing about those tournaments, that this tournament that we had, is the fact that clubs are investing into the players that have now the possibility to train against each other during those events like this one, and hopefully in the future we'll have more events like that who will allow players to get better. Dziękuję bardzo. Powodzenia następnym razem. So that's it. I think we have finished every single match today. There was 45 matches, a round robin in 10-man group, which is actually insane when you think about it. We only have seen 12 matches, if I recall correctly, on the main stage, so a fraction of the entire group stage. And I think our casters are ready to talk about who is in the top 6. So let's go there.